A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, February 2nd. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. As the sun was fading yesterday, activists and Kingston City and Ulster County officials gathered outside the county courthouse to lobby for action on good cause eviction legislation on the state and county levels. The Hudson Valley has always been a desirable place to live because of its natural beauty and cultural opportunities, but it's also a region with expensive housing costs and the pandemic, mitigated by technology that enables remote learning and working, made the region more expensive as New York City dwellers and others found it affordable here, notes Ulster County legislator Abe Ushatel.
At this point, if a landlord wants to sell the building and clear out all the tenants, once the lease ends, they'd be able to do that. If they want to raise the rent to take advantage of increased interest in our community from folks moving here that can afford to pay higher rent, a landlord would be able to do that. Under good cause eviction, those tenants that would be displaced today won't be displaced tomorrow.
And if Ushatel and the state lawmakers are unable to solve the problem, Jonathan Bix, executive director of For the Many, an activist group calling for the state and county lawmakers to pass legislation, says there will be problems throughout the state. When Play Airlines begins the daily flights between New York Stewart International Airport and its hub in Iceland on June 9th, the new Stewart International Arrivals Terminal will be put into use for the first time, accepting overseas passengers. The airline announced the startup date on Tuesday, noting that from its hub in Reykjavik, passengers will be able to take connecting flights to several European cities, including London, Paris, and Barcelona. Introductory fares will start as low as $109 one way, says Port Authority Director of Airline Attraction, Alex Minton, while at Stewart on Tuesday.
The benefit of operating at Stewart is that our costs here are very low, much lower than our other airports, and that's purposeful. That allows us to attract a carrier like this, who then reduces their risk, and they can pass that on to the customer. So they'll probably be charging lower fares here than what you're seeing at Boston or Baltimore, because the cost to operate here is lower.
Another European carrier, Norse, based in Norway, recently announced that it will also offer Stewart to European service, but a startup date has yet to be announced. More news in just a moment.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji, 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The Arlington Fire District is moving forward with plans to replace 2 fire engines that are more than 20 years old. According to Fire Chief Bill Steenberg, one of the engines he will replace is 28 years old and the other is 23 years old. They currently serve as reserve rigs and are called into service if one of the newer but aging rigs is out of service. They're at the end of their life, said Steenberg. The cost to purchase the 2 engines is just under $1.7 million. A 48-year-old man has been arrested by Dutchess County Sheriff's deputies on the charge of arson in connection with the investigation of a structure fire in the town of Dover. At about 8:50 p.m. on January 13th, the J.H. Ketchum Hose Company responded to a reported structure fire on Brady Lane in Dover. A second alarm brought mutual aid response from Amenia, Wassaic, Unionvale, and Sharon, Connecticut. Following an investigation, Charles Keenan of Dover Plains was arrested and charged with felony arson. He's in the Dutchess County Jail without bail. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.